Sean Swamp. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Al-Shah by Hashem Kakodash, the bunch of apostles, and the Mishma Stone for giving us this in truth, and blessed be to elect. This is from Hoop Reports with the title, Why Does the NBA Feel Boring Now? Fair use, fair use.
I've been watching the NBA for more than 20 years. Long enough to watch entire eras rise, peak, and disappear. But somewhere along the way, the NBA changed. The games are still great, but the feeling just isn't the same. At first, I thought it was just me. Maybe this is just what happens when you get older. Maybe the things that once gave you that rush just stop hitting the same. Maybe that's just life. But when I started looking into this, I realized it wasn't just me. A lot of fans are feeling the exact same way, that the NBA has gotten boring. Which brings us to a weird paradox. The players today are more skilled than any generation before them. This is a fact. The shooting is better. The handles are tighter. The athletes are stronger and faster. And basketball IQ is higher across the board. On top of all this, there are more buzzer beaters, more highlights, and more viral moments than ever before. But yet, somehow, the NBA feels less and less exciting. This contradiction bothered me. How can a league overflowing with talent and moments feel emptier to watch? So, I dug into the question, and what I found reshaped my understanding of sports entertainment and the NBA.
What have you been able to do? Your last 6 games, you have had 24 total blocks. What is it defensively that you're just timing it so well?
Just trying to be early in the spots, I'll say. My teammates trusting me, just warming up, so they let me just get on the backboard and slap it, so they really helped me out.
Quick question. What did you feel watching that interview? Because I'm going to be honest with you, I was bored out of my mind. And that's the first reason the NBA feels more bland than it used to. NBA players today have almost zero on-camera charisma. Every single time they open their mouth, they deliver the same safe answers, like every line was perfectly crafted by a PR snooze team. Take De'Aaron Fox, for example. On the court, he's arguably the fastest player in the game today, an elite basketball guard. But then you watch him in interviews and,
Why have you and your teammates been so successful against this team?
It starts with us focusing on ourselves. That's what we start with, no matter who we're playing against. And then we go through our game plan for that team. And obviously, they have the MVP. They're the defending champs. And we just try to make it tough on their all-stars, on their all-NBA guys. And I think we've done that. Obviously, easier said than done. And they still have good games against us. But we try to make it as tough as possible on them. And then continue to play the way that we play offensively.
First off, there's nothing wrong with what he said. He's answering the question very technically correctly. But man, the thing is, every player talks the same way.
Yeah. And hey, every sport, man, not just basketball, but every sport, man, all these athletes, man, they say the exact same thing, man. It's like they're reading a script, They gotta say the exact same thing, man, over and over and over again. And hey, a lot of times, man, behind the scenes, they be high, man. Especially these NBA players.
I thought everybody fought hard, everybody stayed together, so that was fun. The crowd was into it.
Whatever the team needs me to do, whether it's make plays for others, there were a couple times they kind of, I guess, made us pay for.
We have to be better with moving the ball. We have to play better on defense. And if we do that, we'll be all right. Almost every NBA player talks in the same generic way, and it completely takes away the charisma and personality from a fan's perspective. I mean, look at what people are saying online. Now it's less connection to the player. Back in the day, teams and cities had personality. They're all like...
Yeah, man. Back in the days, hey, man, you notice people likes to watch or talk about players from the past decades, man. You know, the past generations. Cause hey, man, they know this generation, they got nothing, man. They got nothing. This generation is boring, man. It's lame. You know. Look, back in days, these players from all these different sports, you know, their respective sports, hey, they all had personalities, man. You know, they all had aura. You know, here it is to this day. You still got people rocking jerseys from the past generations, man. You know, the players from the old generations. Nobody buys jerseys nowadays, man, in this era, or have a player in this era as their, you know, jersey in the back, you know, the jersey number. Cause hey, man, it's all lame, man. These new guys are lame as hell. You know, nowadays all they care about is the money. You know.
Prima donnas. And my favorite, I've been saying this for years, a lot of them have the personality of a rock. A prime example of this problem in action is none other than Jason Tatum. When he's healthy, he's an all-star, a perennial MVP candidate, arguably the best American player in the league. A few years ago, he checked every box required to become the face of the NBA. Every box, except one: charisma. Now, off camera, he's probably a really cool dude, a great teammate. But on camera, the man has absolutely zero charisma. This boy trained media head to toe. Jason Tatum is when you play 2K career mode and you always pick the good answers / responses. And you always pick the good answers / responses. You know when you have to study company policy and read through the PR checklist every here and there on the job? That's what I feel whenever I hear Jason Tatum talk.
And, you know, I can't, express it enough. The genuine love that, I kind of feel from the crowd.
And hey, man, you know, one thing about this dude, Jason Tatum, hey, man, this dude be stealing everybody's, most iconic moments, especially when Boston won the championship, he copied who? Kanye. He copied, Kevin Garnett. I believe also Kobe. It's like, look, man, this new era, man, it's just weird, man. Weird, man. Especially nowadays, man, with these athletes, man. They're so lame, man. I'm sorry. They're so lame. Nothing about them is special, man. Nothing. Especially look at the NBA today. Everybody wants to act tough, act hard, act gangster. Come with this tough guy persona. Because here it is. They got all kinds of tattoos all over their body. Look, man, back in the days, hey, man, I forgot how Kevin Garnett said it. But hey, man, back in the days, hey, these guys would not be, doing things they're doing today in his time, in his era. Because, hey, man, these guys would get bullied, man, in the old era. And here it is, y'all be talking shit about the old era, saying we're done with the 90s, we're done with this era, that era. But look, man, y'all wouldn't survive in that era, man. Y'all would get bullied, man. Look at boxing, man. Shit is boring as hell. Nobody wants to fight each other. Nobody wants to fight the best. Now you get all these guys like Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. Which, don't get me wrong, Shakur Stevenson's a good fighter. But look, man, all these fighters, man, right? They're moving like Floyd, man. And look, man, y'all are not like Floyd, man. None of y'all. Y'all want to move like Floyd, talk like Floyd, act like Floyd, fight like Floyd. This generation, man, something else, man. Nobody wants to fight the best of the best because they want to protect their O. It's mind-blowing, man. Meanwhile, people talk shit about Canelo, but look, he fights everybody, man. You know, he fights everybody. But I guarantee you, if he was black, look, if Canelo was black, y'all would be praising that guy, man. I'm telling you, man. But since he's not, even though he's Israelite, but since he's not your typical black dude, hey, fuck him, right? Fuck him. You know, he's washed up, retired. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So this is Isaiah 24:6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. The new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth. The joy of the harp ceaseth. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down, every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. And the city is left desolation. And the gate is smitten with destruction. And hey, man, shit is boring, man. You know. And here it is. Esau knows this place is finished, man. He knows it, man. You know it. I know it. We all know it, man. Because here it is. When it comes to the entertainment world, hey, man, the Brandon Circuses, he has nothing left to offer but giving you a Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, a Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather fight. And it's crazy, right? You know, people will still spend money to watch those fights. You know why? Because Mike Tyson, you know, he's, if you ask me, I think he's probably the most iconic, most known boxer of all time, man. You know, Tyson, then Ali. And here it is, man. Here it is. People want to see that fight because, you know, Tyson was from the old era, man. You know, nobody wants to watch these new guys in this new era, man, because these guys are boring. They're boring, man. All the best fighters from Sugar Ray Leonard, Robinson, Ali, you know, Evander Holyfield, Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, you know, Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston, Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey, you know, all those fighters, man. You know, Roy Jones Jr., you know, Manny Pacquiao. All those fighters, man, are from the past generations, man. Nobody in this new generation is really likable, man. I'm sorry. They're just not. And no, Canelo is not in this new era, you know, because he was in an era with Floyd and Pacquiao. That was his era, you know. Also, couldn't forget about Farnell Whitaker, you know, Sweet Pete, you know. But hey, man, all your favorite fighters, man, they came from the past generations, man, you know. Wow, this new era, they're boring, man. They're boring. Even the football world, man. Here it is, you had Messi, Ronaldo dominating that shit, man. Scoring 50, 60 goals, man, a season. Not to mention you had a Robin, you had Neymar, you had a Suarez, you had all these players, man, the Iniestas, the Pogbas, all the midfielders, man. Which if they was playing today, in this new era, hey, they will probably be Ballon d'Or winners, man. You know, it was peak, man. But I show you, man, this shit is boring nowadays, man. These new guys suck. You know, nowadays it's all about money. One guy costs $100 million. It's crazy, man. You know, and yet he doesn't even deliver. He gives you what? 5 goals, 7 assists. Come on, man. Meanwhile, 10 years ago, hey, man, the guys used to give you 30 goals and 15 assists, man. Come on, man. But I show you, man. Nowadays, man, this shit is boring as hell, man. It's boring. The mirth of the land is gone. The movies suck. Everything sucks, man. The video games. Come on, man. You get on the game. You turn it on the console. I guarantee you, an hour or two, you tired of that shit, man. You want to turn it off. Because it's boring. It's fucking boring, man. Let it go. You know? This is, 2nd Ezra 14 and verse 13. It says, Now, therefore, set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, confront such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. For time is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand. For now hasteth the vision to come which thou hast seen. And hey, man, you know, this place is finished, man. Let it go, man. You know, cause hey, man, it's only gonna get worse and worse, man. Boring. You know, it's already trash. You know, this place is just getting weaker and weaker, man. And all those good old days, the nostalgia days, those days are over with, man. Let it go, man. You know, detach yourself from this place, man. You know, put off the old man. Look, man, all that stuff that you liked when you was a child, hey, man, now it's dead, man. You know, that feeling you once had when you was a child, it's gone, man. Cause hey, man, you know, today is boring, man. You know, it's over. Let it go, man. Let it go. And hey, man, here it is. All hell is breaking loose. And yeah, you still got our people wanna make it, man. You know, into that industry. Let it go, man. Here it is. Your favorite celebrity, which y'all look at these people as idols, as heroes. Here it is. It's coming out that, hey, your favorite hero is a pedo. You know? A lot of athletes are on that list. Actors, musicians, hey, even the streamers. I won't be surprised if they're on the list. You know, I won't be surprised because hey, they're all juiced in, man. All of them. When I say all of them, all of them. So hey, man, today, hey, man, let it go, man. This place is finished, man. The movie sucks. The sport sucks. The game sucks. Everything sucks. Relationship is dead. You know, the holidays is dead. This place is finished, man. And guess what? It will only continue to get weaker and weaker and weaker. This place is finito, man. So let it go. So with that, you know, I pray this video is edifying. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shema Shah by Shem Kakodash, double on our apostles, and the Ezra Stone for giving us this and truth, and Shalom.